Ever since it released in 2015 on the PlayStation 4 and PC, Rocket League has been injecting a certain dose of craziness into the world of competitive gaming and esports. Often described as soccer, but with cars instead of athletes, Rocket League has consistently grown into one of the quirkiest and most entertaining multiplayer games of this gaming generation. There's an addictive quality to Rocket League that many other games fail to match, which has kept players coming back year after year and update after update. Despite its seemingly simple concept, there's a lot to learn about Rocket League, and a lot of what you discover may surprise you. Welcome to ZeroDeaths, where today we'll be counting down 15 things you didn't know about Rocket League. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you'll never miss one of our videos. With that said, let's rev up our engines and try to rack up some goals with these fun Rocket League factoids. Number 1. Rocket League started as a free-to-play game. Throughout Rocket League's development, the creators at Psyonix toyed with the idea of it being a free-to-play game. While this ultimately didn't come to pass, Rocket League saw a somewhat free release when it launched on the PlayStation 4 in July of 2015. Players who subscribed to the PlayStation Network service received Rocket League as a free gift that month, which earned the game roughly 6 million downloads during its debut. Although Psyonix lost out on a decent chunk of change by releasing the game for free at first, they attribute a lot of the game's success to those players who spread the word via the free download. Number 2. It's a sequel to supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars. Although Rocket League seems like a wholly original concept, you might be surprised to know that it's actually a sequel to one of Psyonix's earlier games. In many ways, Rocket League is simply a refined and polished version of the 2008 game Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars. Most of the game's features are remarkably similar, from the menus and presentation down to the cars and gameplay. SAR PBC didn't gain massive popularity for quite a few reasons, but the developers often cite the title as the main issue, going as far as calling it the worst game name of all time. Number 3. There are thousands of cosmetic items. Rocket League has been around for nearly 5 years, and in that time, a plethora of cosmetic goodies have been added to the game. Since cosmetic items are the main reward for playing matches, Rocket League newcomers will be happy to learn that there is a staggering amount of cool gear to unlock and equip. Spread out across a variety of categories, you can earn some exceptionally cool wheels, paint jobs, boost trails, and much more. When it comes to customizing your car, there's no shortage of stuff to utilize in Rocket League. Number 4. All loot crates have been removed. Loot crates have been a hot-button topic for the past several years, with many big-name games using them to nickel and dime players. After loot crates were deemed illegal in several countries around the globe, developers rushed to modify their games and adjust their premium marketplaces. Rocket League items don't offer any sort of competitive advantage in-game, so the inclusion of loot crates was always more of an annoyance than a game-breaking issue, but they made the game a less enjoyable experience. Luckily, Rocket League has since substituted its loot crate system for a blueprint system, allowing you to easily unlock specific items without involving random chance. For veteran players, the change caused a bit of a stir, but overall, the new system works far better. Number 5. The car you pick isn't important. There are dozens of cars you can choose to drive when playing Rocket League, and most look vastly different in terms of appearance. However, don't let your eyes deceive you, as every car in Rocket League is essentially the same. Whether you pick a sleeker car like the Breakout or a large truck like the Roadhog, you'll be moving just as fast and hitting the ball just as hard. Sure, there are a few cars that professional Rocket League players favor, but none of the cars are statistically better than the others. So don't worry. You can pick and customize your ideal car without worrying about how it stacks up to the competition. Number 6. Over $8 million has been awarded in tournaments. The competitive Rocket League community has grown in significant size over the last 5 years, expanding with international tournament brackets and truly impressive displays of skill. In fact, esports has quickly become a key focus of Rocket League, thanks to the official Rocket League Championship Series tournaments. When you add up all of the prizes from official Rocket League tournaments, it becomes obvious just how popular the competitive scene has gotten. With over $8 million awarded to tournament winners so far, the Rocket League competitive community shows no sign of slowing down. Number 7. More than 55 million people play it. Whether it's due to the game's deceptively simple nature or the addictive quality of its gameplay, tons of players have been flocking to Rocket League for some quick matches of car soccer. In addition to the 6 million downloads that the game earned at launch, Psyonix estimates that more than 55 million people have gone for a test drive. Recently, they also celebrated an all-time record of concurrent players, with nearly 500,000 players enjoying the game across all platforms. Basically, this means you'll rarely have to wait for a match, and that Rocket League is probably going to be around for many more years. Number 8. Helpful tutorials and drills are available. Rocket League can be very intimidating for new players. When you're first starting out, you'll likely struggle with simply hitting the ball, let alone setting up plays and making aerial shots. Don't worry though, as Rocket League includes a number of extremely helpful drills in its tutorial section. These drills will help you with offensive, defensive, and aerial gameplay, and each drill has a variety of difficulty settings. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, these often overlooked practice drills are well worth your time. Number 9. It features more sports than just soccer. When Rocket League first released, the offerings were pretty minimal. Apart from offline and online competitive matches, there wasn't a great amount of variety. In an effort to help diversify the gameplay modes, the developers introduced a few more sports to the world of Rocket League. In addition to the standard soccer format, players can also compete in basketball, hockey, and the occasional round of beach volleyball. While most of the player base still swears by the classic soccer mode, it's tons of fun to shoot some hoops or make a slap shot in your rocket car. Number 10. It helped popularize cross-platform multiplayer. Nowadays, there are quite a few games that offer cross-platform multiplayer. Whether you're playing on a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, or PC, there are plenty of titles that let you play with friends on different systems. The popularity of cross-platform multiplayer has skyrocketed in the past few years, and a lot of that is owed to both Rocket League and Fortnite. Both of these games utilized cross-platform incredibly soon after it was available, enabling different communities to come together. Number 11. The developers are close friends with the creators of Fortnite. When Psyonix was first starting out, their main offices were located in North Carolina, just over 10 miles away from the office of Epic Games. Epic Games has been a major name in game development for quite some time, having created the Unreal Engine, huge game franchises like Gears of War, and the blockbuster hit Fortnite. Since the two offices were so close together, Psyonix and Epic Games would often work together on small projects, helping each other when need be. This paid off in big ways later on in the Rocket League lifecycle, as Epic Games eventually picked up the game and helped publish it on new marketplaces. Number 12. Frequent in-game events keep things fresh. Since Rocket League has been around for nearly 5 years, it's not hard to imagine that the player base would get bored. Luckily, in addition to the previously mentioned new game modes, Rocket League also has a packed calendar full of fun in-game events. From Halloween celebrations to epic summer celebrations, Rocket League often rewards players by offering awesome exclusive items, encouraging them to play more games and try out new things. During these timed events, players can earn special currency to unlock featured items, allowing them to continue to customize their cars in some really cool ways. Number 13. It features shows like Stranger Things and Rick and Morty. With the massive player count that Rocket League garners and the excess of custom items, there was never a doubt that the game would receive some big deal crossover content. While earlier downloadable content packs offered licensed items for the NBA and other major companies, some of the later in-game events have featured massively popular franchises like Rick and Morty, Back to the Future, and Voltron. The Halloween event in 2019 even featured a complete list of Stranger Things goodies to unlock, highlighting the third season of the beloved Netflix series. Number 14. You can level up 1,000 times. In most online games with player levels, there's a modest level cap of 50 or 100, but Rocket League pushes that number way further. Although the game originally had 75 levels that players could rank up through, the current version of the game has a level cap of 1,000. Leveling up your overall player level is one of the best ways to show off your skill and seniority, and the massive level cap ensures that you'll never stop breaking through new ranks. Players unlock a new title at various level milestones, so they can flaunt their rank even more. Only the most dedicated players can hope to achieve the title of Rocket Demigod, awarded at rank 1000. Number 15. There are 13 playlists full of awesome music. You might not expect it, but Rocket League is a great place to discover new music, especially if you're into the electronic genre. Over the game's 5-year history, dozens of licensed songs have been added into the game via frequent updates, allowing players to swap out the menu music in 13 playlists. The game features music from artists like Slushy, Subtact, Tokyo Machine, and more. There have also been musical collaborations with other games like Beat Saber, so you might hear some familiar tunes while you check out the menus. Regardless, if you're in the mood for some fresh tunes, be sure to check out every playlist included in the game. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to click subscribe to join the ZeroDeaths community. We selected this video for you to watch next.